Today, guys, we have a fantastic film to talk about.
Uncle Sam.
From 1996. This movie is an absolute fever dream and is a lot more adult themed and insane than our previous discussion of Monster Club. So let's just get right into it. This film starts with a absolute fucking warmonger child.
In 8 or 9 years, I'll be able to enlist.
Who is obsessed with the American military and obsessed with being the good guy and killing the bad guy. And on top of that, he idolizes his Uncle Sam, pun intended, I guess, who was part of the military.
He had medals. My Aunt Louise let me have them, if you want to see.
At the beginning of the film as well, we see that there was this like helicopter that was downed by seemingly friendly fire, and it kind of sets up this tone for like, oh, okay, well, if this guy was killed by his own military, I can understand why he might want to retaliate, etc. However, that's not the direction this goes at all. He gets shipped back to his hometown during 4th of July festivities. And instead of going and fighting back against like the government that fucked him over or the military that didn't care about him, he instead decides to kill people that disrespect the American flag.
Yeah! Oh. Yeah, come on, swing it!
He finds 3 boys who will like desecrate the flag and then do other things during the festivities. Like one kid goes up and sings the national anthem, but in a way that is obviously meant to disrespect it to a certain degree, which, hey, free speech. You're allowed to do whatever you want, but Uncle Sam clearly doesn't believe so. So he went through and he killed these people. We also see that there is Chef from South Park.
Sergeant Jed Crowley reporting his order.
The guy who wouldn't allow them or didn't want them to joke about Scientology, so fuck him for that, but he has a great voice, so shout out Chef.
Thank you.
But he's here and he is basically a friend that knew Sam from long ago, and he kind of like I believe told Sam not to go into the military or something along those lines, knew what was going to happen to a certain degree.
Did you try to talk Sam out of it?
Unfortunately, I feel his head full of tales of glory.
And so essentially we see that he is kind of trying to let the boy know, like, hey, your uncle is not the best of guys. On top of that, we see that like the body like gets up and walked out of the casket earlier. So like the casket was brought back to his hometown, and then I guess they moved it to the house of the child for some reason.
I wanted to help them carry him in.
The family's home just housed this dead body instead of the funeral home, which makes absolutely no sense to me. But regardless, he got up out of that casket and walked away, and there was like a joke later on. It's like, well, he couldn't have gotten out of the casket and walked away, child.
All right, why don't you try it out on me first?
It's the guy in the Uncle Sam costume. Good thing you didn't look too close. He might have killed you too.
Who the hell was it?
You're not going to believe me. My uncle, Sam Harper.
Oh, sure, he just got up and out of the coffin.
And then they go over and they look that he literally did get up out of the casket and walk away.
That's the sergeant.
Jesus.
All right, guys. So real quick. Oh wait. What the fuck? What is that? What the fuck? That's right. It's an ad. All right, guys. This is an ad. Have you ever wanted to get a part of a film club where you can discuss various films with
peers, of like-minded individuals that are into cinema, have you ever wanted to get extra content and be early to the show when it comes to the movie reviews here on this channel, or with seeing the newest trailers, getting updated with the various news in the movie industry? Well, then you should check out the Smokin' Sessions membership. Go ahead and click either the join button below, or you can go into the description and click the link at the top of the description, and it'll take you to more information about each of our categories and what they can do for you. Now back to the video.
What are we going to do?
Get out of here for sure.
Point of the matter is, everybody kind of knows that this guy isn't a very good guy. On top of that, that is meshed with the festivities and him kind of wreaking havoc amongst them by, again, killing the boys, as well as later on, there's a pretty crazy scene where he ties up this corrupt politician and puts him up with some fireworks and blows him up in front of the entire town, which is pretty intense. And we also get a lot more of this child just doing various warmongering shit and not believing that his uncle could possibly be a bad guy.
He was the only one around here who ever did anything important.
One of the things that they kind of reveal to the child to try to get him to see some sense is that apparently Sam was both physically and sexually abusive to his wife or lover, and his mom he was physically abusive to. And there's this really fucked scene, but it's also kind of really forthcoming, where the mom's like, yeah, I basically just allowed this girl to marry him so that way I could push him off onto her, which is like really serious tone for like this funny fucking movie.
I know it's an awful thing to say, but I was so happy the day that he got married and moved out of the house, because then he'd have another victim instead of me.
Regardless, though, I mean, that's super real, so shout out them for allowing such realness within this fucking film. And so, let's see what else we got here.
People put a lot of time.
Someone's been killed.
Event. We got some good music coming.
Now, how'd you know that?
Oh, that's right. For some reason, there is a like Daredevil style character here. It's a young boy who gets like bullied and shit like that and is blind.
Even in darkness, you can see me better than those with eyes.
And for some reason, he has like this mental link with Sam. Like it's kind of like the young girl that has a mental link with Michael Myers from like number 5 or 4 or something like that of Halloween. And so essentially he can see the things that Uncle Sam is doing, but he also isn't really threatened by Uncle Sam because basically he sees him as also wronged by society and whatnot, I guess.
We don't have to run. He won't hurt us.
Who?
He talked to me. He touched me.
Also, of course, like his nephew, he didn't really seem to have any murderous intent for. Maybe it's because he like idolized him so much. I don't know, but obviously, I guess he was just a fucking menace to the women in his life. So they essentially try to shoot him and, do various things to him to kill him. It just doesn't seem to work. And so then they kind of lure him out and they blast him away with this cannon. That was at the festivities. I don't know where they got the cannonball, and I don't know how they knew how to use a cannon, but regardless, that's basically the film. I think at the end, like, the kid gets rid of his, like, warmongering ways and throws away his, like, tank toys and shit. But this one wasn't very deep. It didn't have a lot going on. It was just absolutely fucking psychotic.
What's going on? What's happening?
It's all right, son. I'm gonna put your mother in the car and I'll be right back.
So that's about it. Next time, guys, we're gonna talk about Ice Cream Man.
The Ice Cream Man.
This is gonna be fun.
And then after that, we're gonna talk about Slaughter High.
Marty Ranson is still a dork, but tonight he's getting even. Best Run Pictures presents Slaughter High.
And then after that, we're gonna talk about The Stuff.
The Stuff.
So we have a lot of films for you guys that we're going to discuss. If you are wanting to watch any of those, definitely follow the channel, like and subscribe for more content like this in the future. We also post stuff like trailers and all that other good stuff. Besides that, you can follow us on Twitter and Instagram. That'll pop up during the outro. The rest of our links are in the description too. We have a Discord as well that you can check out if you'd like to follow us over there, or I mean not follow us, but join us over there to discuss films and all that. And we've been using the community tab a little bit more, guys, to kind of get your opinions on various films and just do polls in that way. So I will definitely be posting more of those, so keep an eye on the community tab for whenever you are prepared for that, or I mean whenever you're looking. I'm sorry, my brain is broken today.
I'm all right.
All right, guys, I will see you all in the next one.
I stay out of my head to the depths of the universe. It's a spell or a chance just to open